on to the Detroit Lions. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in for another Chicago Bears preview or funeral, whatever you want to call it. But the Bears are back at home and they are taking on the Detroit Lions. And now end up the last game is what fired Matt Eberflus. But you guys can hear it. My voice is still in shambles, but content must continue. And it's time to preview the Bears that are sitting at 4-10 versus the Detroit Lions, who sit at 12-2, coming off of a loss. But I'm not going to make this intro longer. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Now we're going to talk about the Chicago Bears offense going up against the Detroit Lions defense. And the Detroit Lions defense is 7th in points. And they're going up against the Bears offense that has been dropping and dropping and dropping. They're now 25th in the NFL in points. Now, one thing about this Detroit Lions defense, they have a slew of injuries. Aiden Hutchinson, Alec McNeil, Carlton Davis, Wakestrom, Dorsey, Rodriguez, Reeves Maben, Alex Anzalone, you name it. There are so many people hurt. Brian Branch is questionable. And it's just the slew of injuries for the Detroit Lions team that the last couple of weeks have been in shootouts, especially last week against Buffalo. Now, Bears offensively, they have their own issues, own injuries. Whether we're talking about Braxton Jones, questionable. Tevin Jenkins is now questionable. Ryan Bates is questionable. Wilshawn Johnson looks like he might be out again. It's just a slew of injuries for the Bears and way more of a slew for the Lions. Now, the one thing that the Bears, they haven't done much of anything the last couple of weeks. Struggle to throw the football. Struggle to run the football effectively and consistently, because they've been playing from behind so much, is that they have to throw the ball so much. And going up against the Lions defense that has a slew of injuries, one of the bottom-ranked passing defenses in the league, but they rank 6th in rushing. But I will preface that is they've been in a lot of high-scoring games, and this Lions team is a team that is built to play from ahead. And what they do defensively, I think it's based so much on them playing with leads. Darius Smith, who's been solid since the acquisition. Then we're talking about DJ Reader, who's been solid inside. Vildor, former Bear, who has moments. Terry Arnold, Kirby Joseph. Amik Robinson has been solid for him. The one thing the Bears are going to have to do, just like every game this year they haven't done yet, they have to start fast. Because if you want to pull off an upset, you got to jump ahead early, especially against the Lions team that is a built football team to play with the league. So the Bears, they have to come out early, come out swinging. Whether it's running the football effectively, whether it's Caleb Williams being more accurate, or them scheming up ways to get the ball in the playmakers' hands, whether it's DJ, Keenan, Rome. And please, for the life of me, I would love to see more of Cole Kmet getting involved with this Bears offense, because we've seen when he has good games, the Bears have some success offensively. When he's not involved, totally different offense. DeAndre Swift is probably going to carry the load. Homer might see some carries, but get Cole Kmet football. Attack the middle of the field. Because of this Lions defense and so many injuries, I think Cole Kmet in a ball game and a chance to pull off an upset is going to be an X factor in a ball game like this. You're going to have to get him involved. You're going to have to spread the football to your weapons, because depending on just one or trying to do, it's not working. So the Bears are going to have to start fast against this Lions team, try to jump out ahead, and make this team play from behind because they're not built that way.
Today's video is brought to you by ExpressVPN. For me, it is very important to have a VPN to protect my online privacy. It'd be very, very creepy if there was someone out there who kept a log of every single thing that you did online. So why let your internet provider really do that to you online? The best thing to do is to get yourself a VPN, and why not go with the ExpressVPN, the best VPN available. Personally, I like it for the fact that you can unlock Netflix shows that you do not get in the US market. Now, one show that I've started to get myself into is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You search Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the US, doesn't come up, but you can switch your location to Canada, and you can research Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, and bam, it pops up right then and there, and you can catch up on your episodes of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now, if you click the link in the description below, you will get 3 free months of ExpressVPN. Just by clicking the link below and you sign up today, you will get 3 months free of ExpressVPN. All you have to do is click the link down below, and you will get ExpressVPN. Now, let's just get back to the video.
Now we're going to talk about this Bears defense going up against Lions offense, who is the best offense in football, going against the Bears defense that has been dropping a little bit as of late. They now rank 11th in the league. Now, the one thing that really stands out to me with this Lions offense is how effectively they ran the football. But the problem is, former Bear David Montgomery is now out for this ball game. So it's probably going to be more of a heavier load on a guy like a Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, the one thing that the Bears defense has been struggling with is against the run. Both Gibbs and Montgomery had over 90 yards rushing in the first contest. Now, it's different to see how this Lions team is going to perform offensively without David Montgomery. And Jared Goff has been playing efficient football at an MVP level, getting the ball to St. Brown, getting the ball to Jameson Williams. St. Patrick has had a really solid season, and you have Laporta. And on top of that, the Lions have one of the best offensive lines in football. Now, the one thing the Bears are going to have to do to try to pull off this upset is, as hard as it may be, try to make the Lions team one-dimensional, because they do so much in play action, whether it's running the football effectively, and Jared Goff does so well in play action. If the Bears are able to stop the run, even though it's a tall task for them to do, the Bears are able to stop the run, I think you're going to have more of a shot, and you may have more of a shot with the Montgomery injury, because Gibbs, as good as a running back as he is, he's not one of those guys that is a heavy load type of running back. So when you're talking about this defense, the Bears, I think you're going to have to slow down the run. You're going to have to create some turnovers. You're going to have to get some pressure, which is something that they did somewhat of a better job at last week. But you are going to have to slow this Lions offense down, and it's just been clicking and clicking and clicking. Despite the injury to David Montgomery now, I still believe the Lions are going to try to come out and run the football with Gibbs and Craig Reynolds, who is their backup running back outside of those two. I think he's going to see more touches. And on top of that, with this Bears defense, play with some heart. Play physical. Try to take the game to them, even though this Bears defense may be without Javon Dexter. He's questionable at the time of me recording this. So this Bears defense is going to have to step up. Khalil Gordon is going to have to be even more of an X factor that he's already been. Montez Sweat, we're going to have to see more. This front four, we're going to have to see more. Linebacking core, we're going to have to do a better job against tight end coverage, especially with the way that they use Laporta and the way that they attack the middle of the field, as this Lions offense does with offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. And then we're talking about a Lions team that takes a lot of risk as far as going on fourth down. So you're going to have to be prepared to play a physical type of brand of football, and you're going to be prepared to have to stay on the field for all 4 downs, because the Lions have a tendency to go for it on 4th down, and the Bears are going to have to slow down the run. The Bears are going to find a way to make Jared Goff one-dimensional, make this Lions team one-dimensional, and you have a better chance to pull off the win. But with all that said, I'm going to go with, should be no surprise here, I'm going with the Detroit Lions. And I'm going with a pretty big, wide of a margin. I'm going with a margin of 31-14. I just do not believe in this Bears team right now. The way they've been playing these past couple of weeks, ever since the Eberflus firing, it looked like things got worse. Offensively, we don't start fast. Defensively, we haven't been able to stop the run, and they've been play action the hell out of the Bears. And it's just hard to believe, even with the David Montgomery injury, that the Bears are going to have to find a way to slow down the running game, and I just don't believe that they will. It has been poor to watch. It's been hard to watch. And I think, to be honest, this is going to be another one of those games. It's going to be very hard for Bears fans to watch. So I'm picking a score 31-14. Lions come to Chicago, come to Soldier Field, and get a comfortable win in this ball game. But that's all I have. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.